buff2 may be allocated somewhere down the road with another 8 bytes, right? So this is how the two buffers are created. So now, where is that? You find the difference between buff2 and buff1. So what it means, difference between buff2 and buff1, you're trying to find the difference between this and this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically you're trying to find how many memory bytes are there between the two starting points of the two buffers.
Okay.
Then what you do, you set mum set buff2 2 for size is 8, right? So you're setting buff2 to be all 2's. So buff2 will be 2's like this.
Okay.
And then what you do,
But
you
one
print buff2 which will be all those 2's, then set buff1 to be 1 from where? From buff1 to up to what point? Diff plus 3. So it means you're setting all these things 1, right? This is the difference, right?
Right.
So it goes all the way up to here and overrides the first 3 of your 2's to what? 1's.
Ones. Okay.
So now if you try to print buff1 or buff2, it should print those 3 1's followed by the 2.
Okay.
Followed by the 2's.
And this one the same way, Dr. Med?
Yeah, you have to work it out and see.
But it's the same kind of problem.
Same kind of idea, yeah.
Okay. All right. And you got this one, the
This is just, yeah, remember I told you in class about the string strncpy?
Mhm.
So it just talks about the vulnerability with this. So if you Google it up and see what it is, it should be able to get it.
This the foo. No, this number 4.
This is a buffer overflow.
This number 4. This is 3.
Right. The string copy, the question is really, do you see any vulnerability with this? Vulnerability, remember I told in class. Here, what it does is, you copy from the source buffer to the destination buffer certain number of bytes. So, if for example, let's say the destination buffer is say of 10 bytes long. The source buffer is say 100 bytes long, right?
Mhm.
When you do a string copy with strn, you specify the destination, the source. You still have to know what is the number of bytes you want to copy. So this requiring this user to specify the number of bytes you want to copy makes the user to be more aware of how many bytes he's copying. So he makes sure that it has to be 10, but the program will run even if he specifies 100. If anything goes above 10, it's an overflow because
It's going to get rid of something, right?
it's going to override the subsequent memory cells. But the program will run for any value of this integer. It's up to the, it's there just to kind of make the programmer to be more aware that he has to pass the right argument.
Okay.
So it's still having the vulnerability of causing the buffer overflow.
Okay.
Send that to me.